So here we are in Narvik, and it's been a bit of a bumpy start. Our skis got lost, our flight was delayed, but hopefully they're going to arrive soon. They'll be in a taxi or something like that, and it's pretty beautiful here. Feel, Veronica? We made it.
We made it, yeah, so how could I feel? What do you think?
We're just leaving. So, just arrived in Katterat and got the sleds pretty much ready. And we're heading off.
Beautiful day, beautiful weather.
Not beautiful start to the day with our missing skis.
Yeah, well, we have them.
We have the skis. Oh. And off into the unknown mountains somewhere over there. Veronica. Veronica. It's time to get up. Well, we're here at Camp 1 after coming up from Katterat. It's a nice sunrise, giving us some motivation to get up. And today we're heading up towards Hunddalen. There's a hut up there, and yeah, lots of up here. Well, today was a tough day, fairly slow going, very tough snow conditions at the start, and a lot of hills, and it didn't get much better. We sort of came up to a pretty tough section, and for some reason, I guess, the path, either we're on the wrong path or the wrong path for the time of year, and well, we hit a bit of a dead end, so we're going to figure things out tonight and go at it again tomorrow. Stove's going. Looks like a bit of a snowstorm tonight. So let's see how things go. Well, things are going a bit better than yesterday.
We're moving actually.
We're actually moving. Terrain's, it's really hard to see in this snow. Everything looks the same, there's no depth of field. But we have fairly good weather, a little bit windy. And we're heading that way, up into the pass. Feeling pretty good. But we did find what kind of looks like either a large fox or a wolf print.
And I saw the famous Norwegian snow spider.
Shut up, that's not what it's called, is it?
Well, it's in Norway and it was walking
Okay.
on the snow.
Veronica saw a spider on the snow, I don't know. Made it!
Made it.
Woo! Bit of a snowstorm, but hot. Every time. Hey Verja,
Hey Jack,
how you doing?
I'm drinking coffee. How do you think I'm doing?
We had a 5-star meal of stuffing and vegan cheese, which was at least 3 Michelin stars. And now we're having our after dinner coffee. It's crazy weather outside. Probably can't see it. It is storming up a storm. But we have this lovely nice fire and we're keeping pretty warm. So hopefully it will have died down by tomorrow and we can go on to another big day.
Get to the bloody lake. Finally.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Well, the storm blew itself out, thankfully. And we're heading off over the pass to Sealggajavri, the lake over by the mountains, you can't quite see yet. And the conditions are amazing. Perfect snow, so much better than yesterday. And no one around, just us for miles. So, heading up. Mountains are appearing. Amazing views these mountains. And heading up the hill. Feeling a bit puffed out on our third day. But we're sort of getting some altitude at the moment. So maybe that's why. So we made it to Sealggajavri, which is this lake we're standing on now, or we're pretty sure we're standing on.
Quite sure.
What do you reckon? Well, I think we're on the shore.
Or it might be on the lake, yeah.
Good day so far, bit of up, quite a lot of downhill. And now this lake goes for probably, I don't know, 15 kilometres? Something like that, it's kind of a long lake.
Somewhere that way.
Yeah, just, you can't really see it, it's all white, but like big flat bit is the lake, you can hear it.
We came from over there.
Yeah, up the hill. Still, it doesn't look like much, but it was. And yeah, hopefully we'll 2 days from here we should get to our next hut, which should be pretty cool. So yeah, so glad it's not a storm like last night.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad. That was an intense storm. Yeah. But yeah, definitely our prayers to the weather have worked out so far. So we had a good day skiing today, over the hills and through the mountains onto this lake Sealggajavri, and we just set up camp. And yeah, pretty good weather, very little wind as opposed to last night, and that's where we skied from. Yeah, really good conditions. Snow's really good, and yeah, Veronica's setting up camp, and soon I'll be cooking up some dinner. Yeah, we're looking forward to our ski tomorrow. Hopefully, if we're lucky, down to Cunojavri. So let's see. A windy night, and well, our tent survived, Veronica survived.
Your toe survived.
Oh, my toes were cold this morning, but we're all packed up and ready to head down to Cunojavri hopefully. And it's a bit windy, it's kind of cold. I think it was like -15 this morning. Wind chill, but yeah, heading that way. Well, today we leave the luxuries of this hut and we start moving in a different direction towards Abisko, down the Kungsleden. It's pretty snowy today. Don't get the same mountain views as yesterday, but we're going to cross this lake, and on the other side we should meet some more slightly busier marked trails.
So Jack, how are you feeling on day 5 of our trip?
Pretty good. We just got over the border from Norway to Sweden.
Ooh, cozy Sweden.
So we're starting to feel a bit more Swedish now.
You start speaking Swedish yet? Cunojavri Hunddalen.
I think
Oh, that's not
I
Swedish.
think skiing is the language of the Swedes. Swedes? Swedish, yeah. And it was pretty beautiful, right? It's like really nice conditions.
If you can see through, we can't see that much though.
It was pretty much a whiteout for about 3 kilometers. But now we're starting to get some sun and some mountains back. We're in a really nice little valley system, and we're slowly heading to Abisko. I don't know, is that? No. There, the border over there somewhere. And yeah, slowly moving on. Oh, snow spiders. I think they're spiders. Can his legs vercha?
I was for a moment thinking whether it's not like a cricket or something with a very short body. I couldn't exactly count properly the legs, but I think it was 8. What do you
1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2. No, I think it's 6.
It might be. I might have very sure some other legs.
So we're both a bit tired. It's about 9 kilometers today, and
I believe it was 10 actually.
well, probably 10 if you actually include all the curves and bends. But we got a really nice campsite, a really cool little view, just next to the Kungsleden.
That actually did not mark it, so just on your own risk.
Yeah, every like 10 meters or maybe 5 meters, there's these red markers, but here there aren't, which feels a bit more wild.
It's very risky now, very risky. There was a Swedish sign I translated, like, be very careful.
So we were, even though we've been travelling without markers for probably about 4 days, but yeah, it's a really nice little campsite. We're kind of early, setting up an early camp, and we'll just chill out tonight, and maybe we're not in a rush anymore to get to Abisko, so just taking it easy. Well, Veronica, you might be a little bit tired.
Burrito.
Little burrito. Yeah, but check out this weather. Oh. Nice sunset. Amazing today.
You can actually see things.
It's a nice cooling breeze. Flapjack time.
It's over. It's over. It's all eaten.
They're all gone. So we had one night here after a long day of skiing yesterday at the Abisko hut. We got to kind of pretty good weather. Supposedly there's a storm coming. You wouldn't know it today. Very busy here last night. We're kind of in the busy part of the national park. But should be a nice ski down to town, have a bit of a rest, and then head out onto the lake. Well, after quite a few kilometres of skiing, we can now see Tornetrask. It's a pretty big lake down there by Abisko. That's where we're skiing to. That's where we'll eventually cross once we get down there. And after a rest day.
So hey, how's the cooking doing?
Not bad, not bad. We survived the storm. Our tent didn't blow away. It sounded like it might do at one point.
Yeah, I did.
It's pretty windy, but it's quite mild today. Lots of liquid snow around, i.e. water. And yeah, just make some breakfast. Hungry?
Yeah. Hungry for some good muesli.
Oh, it's very sunny today. See a lot of mountains.
Show the mountains.
Right. So we're heading down to Abisko. And, well, after a very important breakfast.
Yeah. That first, everything else later.
We're being careful. Apparently there is an aggressive moose around. Here somewhere. A hungry moose. Somewhere in the forest. Have you seen the moose yet?
No, I haven't, but I learned a lesson.
What's that?
Not about moose though, but don't go off the track with your shoes only or you just fall too deep in the snow. So the snowmobile needs to wait because I'm not moving off the track anymore.
Yeah. But at least you didn't get eaten by a moose.
No, not the angry nor the respectful one.
Almost made it to Tornetrask and Abisko. This giant lake. This is about half of it. It goes about another 50% the other way, which we're going to go and have some fun on. To town, have a rest day, and it's about 1.5 kilometres until we get there. So we're setting up the tent on Tornetrask. Big lake here in Abisko. And Veronica's helping in a massive way. Did I say helping? No, I meant sleeping.
I'm sleeping. I'm basking in the sun, you know, I'm like just lying on a beach and tanning.
Yeah, tanning, look at this. It's like the third sled we're dragging around.
Hey.
I drag everything everywhere.
Yeah, enjoy catching her rays right now, she is.
Yeah. Though I'm not technically on a beach, but I'm actually on a lake.
Yeah, actually on the lake, yeah. Well, supposedly there's another storm coming tomorrow, so we're trying to prepare for it. But yeah, it's very calm now, very mild. Probably, I don't know, just below freezing somewhere. Or colder, it's so hard to tell when there's no wind. Yeah. Taking it easy apparently. Well, we've been in a storm for the last...
This is the eye of the storm.
Yeah, and you can't really see where we're going for a lot of it, but there's some islands over here we're aiming for on the other side of the lake.
At least we think we're aiming there.
Yeah, and you could be literally anywhere right now, but we're not at the North Pole, we're just on a lake, but it feels like the North Pole. And yeah, slowly getting there when the wind's not blasting us. And hopefully this storm will ease a little bit. Well, there was a pretty intense storm yesterday and we all got pretty frozen, but we managed to find some refuge here on the island, on one of the islands that are on this lake. Bit better weather today, a little bit clearer, you can see the other side now. Just getting breakfast going, and well, we're kind of slowly having to shorten our trip a little bit due to coronavirus, but we're pretty much done with our objectives, and yeah, so maybe one more night here and we'll be heading to Kiruna. Woo! Woo!
How are you feeling?
Good. Doing our victory lap on Tornetrask.
It is indeed. Very nice weather compared to yesterday.
We did a sacrifice to the weather, and the weather is cooperating. Hey! Hey you!
Good, pretty warm.
What are you up to?
I'm to a camp somewhere out of this bloody national park.
Yeah, we're in a national park and we have to kind of walk over to that island to get out of it.
Yeah, over the border, and then like there the tent goes.
Shouldn't be far. It's kind of nice light. But we're pretty tired.
Quite nice walk.
Anyway, maybe like a few more 100 meters. Well, this may be our last night here in Scandinavia, but
Last wild night, you mean?
yeah, well, yeah, our last camp, and we've got lovely weather, tent set up.
Meaning like really lovely, not sarcastic or anything, no?
No storms.
Today's
finally.
lovely, yeah.
And we're gonna have a feast later. Really looking forward to some stuffing and cheesy noodles, and so many mountains behind us. The rest of the lake, and yeah, this is our last night. I think it's going to be a good night. Right? You had fun on this trip?
Yeah.
Most of the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't too cold or too...
Too stormy or too difficult or too... no, yeah, of
Which
course
was
I
like
had,
10% of the time.
Of course I had fun.
Yeah, well, so it's goodbye Abisko, goodbye Scandinavia, and hopefully at some point, what, goodbye Dill Crisps, and hopefully goodbye England again soon. Hopefully. I mean, hello England.
I told him.